Hello and welcome. In this brief lecture, I just want to share a couple of tips that you can use to improve your project. There are lots more that you can also think about, but I've just got a couple that might help you improve the project. So the tips I'm talking about at the moment, the way I've built the project, I've built it in such a way that you can only select one music file at a time. It doesn't let you select multiple. So I'll give you a tip, or I'll show you a tip rather, on how you can implement that. Also, when you select the files, it doesn't specify, for example, it doesn't give you a drop-down list of the type of files that you can select as a music player. For example, it doesn't tell you can, if you click on the open dialog box, it doesn't give you the options for the file types that you can use. So we're going to show you a tip on how you can open multiple music files, and also how you can specify a filter to specify the various file formats. Okay, I've got the application open inside Visual Studio. We've got this open file dialog here. So this is what, when you click on the browse button, this is what opens up the dialog box for you to select the music file. At the moment, there is a property here called multi-select. This is a property of this open file dialog. That multi-select property by default is set to false, so it doesn't let you select more than one file. So let's test that out. I click on start and you can see what I mean. So if I click on browse and select that and try and select more than one, it doesn't let me. It just let me select the one. I click open and it plays that. Okay, so I just pause, stop and exit. All right, so what you can do, if you change that property to true, let's test that out. Change that to true and run your application again. Click on browse. Let's try and select. It should let you see, it's letting me select more files now. You can see that's the first artist, that's the second artist, that's another, and that's another artist. So you can achieve that by enabling the multi-select, setting that to true, and that will achieve that. Another thing also is that when you let me run the application again so that you can see when you browse, it doesn't give you, normally it should give you the file and it should give you a little drop down list where you can select the type of file, if it's a WAV file, if it's an MP3, if it's an AVI. I've not implemented that. All that happens is if you select the file, it will only display the file name here. But there should have been also another drop down that you can select the file format. That I have not implemented, but if you want to implement that, you can again do that using the filter. See, there's a property here called filter, and you can use that to specify various file formats like MP3, AVI, WAV files, and so on. So when you do use this filter property, you've got to use it with the open. There is you create a variable, a local variable called open, and then you attach the filter property to it, and inside, as part of that variable, you set the value of the variable to equals to the various type of file formats you want displayed. That's how you implement something like that. Okay, I hope these couple of tips will be helpful. I'm sure you can think of a few more yourself. But thank you so much. I have enjoyed doing this project for you. I hope it will help you one way or the other. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye for now.